Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you do not know me already, my name is Bobby and I'm your host with the most for reaction videos, skits, and commentary. And I also do a little sprinkle of story times here and there. Today we're going to be I'm going to be telling you guys a story about an interaction that I had with a customer, and by far the worst interaction I've had with a customer in all of my years of working. And just for a forewarning, this is not a happy-go-lucky story. This is not a story that's going to make you laugh. This story is a story, it really hurt my feelings. This is a very emotional story to tell. This is a very hard story for me to tell. But I'm doing it because when I watched the video, I watched the clip in the video I posted yesterday, which if you have not checked out Karen's Freaking Out in Fast Food Restaurants, that video I made yesterday, go check it out. I will link it up here. I will put it in the description box. And you can also go to my channel at the end, click on my picture, go to my channel and find that video, okay? It's a very interesting video. It is kind of long, but I think it is worth the watch, okay? But without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Now, before I jump in, I do want to just throw out a trigger warning. There will be mentions of death, and there will also be mentions of cancer. So if that is something that is going to trigger you, please, by all means, do not watch this video. Like I said, go check out my other reaction videos. I have some funny skits. Go watch something else. I do not want you to watch this video if it's going to trigger you. Seriously. So let me just give you a little bit of background, okay? If you check out that last video, my last clip in that video was a young lady who worked at Chick-fil-A. Okay, she said she was standing outside taking orders on the iPad, how they do at Chick-fil-A, and she said two trucks came around screeching, and they were arguing. They were all out their cars arguing with each other, you know, this, that, and the third. It was so bad that the customer in front of these two young men tried to stop them and was like, "Hey sir, you know, it's not that deep, calm down." The man proceeds to start cursing out the customer in front of him. He got out his car and he was making a big scene. So the Chick-fil-A employee basically asked him in the most professional way, "Hey sir, can you please get back in your car and calm down?" And the man basically went off on her, called her a stupid bee, and basically told her, "I hope you die." Okay. So I could have just played the clip, but it's like 3 minutes long, and I just want to kind of give a shorthand because I don't want this video to be too long. Let's go back to the year 2021. It was May of 2021. I was working at a fast food restaurant. I will not name it here for legal purposes, but I was working at this particular restaurant, and this day I was the manager on duty. And there was a customer that pulled up to the drive-thru window, and as I was standing, because the drive-thru window is right here, and I was standing like in the front, I was helping another guest. When I got through with that guest, I heard yelling at the window. So I'm just like, okay, what is really going on over here at this window? I get to the window, and my employee at the window at the time, she was pissed off. She was irritated. She was like, "Please talk to her. Please talk to her." So I stepped in and I'm like, "Hey, my name is Bobby. I'm the manager here at this store. What can I get for you? What's the issue? How can I help you?" This lady proceeds to tell me,
I don't need to talk to you. I'm talking to her. Go get that beat. Go get that beat. I'm talking to her. Go get her.
I'm like, "No, ma'am. I'm the one that's going to be taking on this conversation from this point forward. How can I help you? What seems to be the problem?"
I don't give a F. I don't care what you say. Go get that beat. Go get that beat because I was talking to her. She's the problem. She the problem. Go get that hoe. Go get her.
"Ma'am, I'm not going to go get her. Because at this point, you're being disrespectful to my store. You're being disrespectful to me. And all above, you're disrespecting my employee." I was like, "Do not call her out her name." I was like, "What is the issue? How can I help?" I said, "Because you're not going to speak to her anymore today." I said, "The remainder of the conversation that you have will be with me. I'm the manager. What's the problem?" She wasn't happy with that. She just kept going on and on and on. And so I said, "Ma'am, I cannot help you if you do not let me know what is going on." So she proceeds to tell me,
nah, you got some rude employees up here. You need to check them. You need to check them.
now this particular employee that she was talking about was rude? Absolutely not. This particular employee had the best customer service. She was probably ranked number 1 for customer service at my restaurant at that time. It was mind blowing to me when she said that, because I'm just like, in my mind, I didn't say this to the customer because she was already mad. And I'm like, in my mind, I'm like, ain't no way this young lady said that to you. Ain't no way.
It was like, nah, because she was extremely rude. I want your corporate number. I want your district manager's number, because this is unacceptable.
Keep in mind, at this point, I still do not know what the problem is. I still don't know what's going on. I'm just like, ma'am, I want to help you, but I cannot help you if you don't tell me what's actually going on. This is where the story gets interesting. So then she starts coming for me.
Well, you're a B. I don't like you because this don't make no sense. This don't make no damn sense. You just up here letting them talk to customers like this? You up here just letting them talk to customers like this?
At this point, my nice professional manager side, that's not working. Okay, so I then proceed to get a little bit more assertive. Ma'am, I'm not going to stay here at this window and continue to let you berate me or berate my employees. I need you to stop, calm down, and tell me what the problem is so that I can help you. Because if you're going to be yelling back and forth, I can't do nothing to help you. I can't. I cannot physically help you if you do not tell me what is the problem.
Oh, she shorted me my change. She shorted me my change.
Okay, how much did she short you your change, ma'am?
Oh, she shorted me my change.
Okay, how much did she short you, ma'am?
Nah, you should already know that. You say you the manager, right? You should already know that.
Ma'am, I can't read your mind. What amount did she short you so that I can figure out what's going on? It's people like this, like, that's why I'm very big on, like, that's why I make a lot of Karen videos. Because I've had so many experience with Karens, it's not even funny. They don't want to get to the root of the problem. They just want to keep complaining and they want to keep talking about it and talking about it and talking about it, right? So, she was
like, she shorted me my change. You should already know that. You should already know how much she shorted me my change. You the manager, right? You need to manage. You the manager, you need to manage.
Man, I can't read, and I told her, at this point, I'm getting very annoyed. And I try so hard not to let my professionalism slip when I'm in the workplace. And I try to take everybody yelling at me, and especially if I'm in a position of leadership. Like, go ahead and yell, go ahead and get out your anger. Just don't curse at me. And don't come calling people out their names, okay? Just don't do that. Because at that point, you're being disrespectful and I will refuse service. Try to remain as professional as possible and as sweet as possible when it's dealing with customers. This lady just keep going on and on and on and on. And I'm like, ma'am, I'm not going to stay here and continue to berate you. If you do not want to tell me what the issue is, you're going to have to leave the drive-thru. I said, because I'm trying to help you and you're refusing to tell me what's going on. I was like, and I have orders. I have other customers I need to take care of, so... And there's a line behind you. I can look out my front door and see the line because you're wrapped around the building and you're sitting at the window talking about she shorted you change, but you won't tell me how much. I said, I'm trying to help you and I'm trying everything in my power to help you, but I cannot read your mind. I can't help you if you don't let me.
No, she shorted me $1.15.
And she showed me her receipt and the cashier did miscount. And I said, you know what? I apologize about that.
No, you should have got that right the first time. You should have got it right the first time. We shouldn't even have to stand here and be having this conversation.
So at this point, all professionalism is going out the window. Because at this point, I've been standing here talking to this lady for about going on 10 minutes. So I'm just like, ma'am, I'm going to give you your change and I need you to leave my drive-thru. I said, because you're being extremely rude and disrespectful right now, and there is no reason for you to be doing that.
Oh, no, you're not going to just tell me to leave. I mean when I get ready. I mean when I get ready. Ma'am,
you can either leave the drive-thru like I asked you to, or I'm going to call the police and have them come escort you out the drive-thru. This is where it gets heated. I said, ma'am, I'm going to call the police on you to have them escort you out my drive-thru if you do not leave my restaurant now. She said to me,
you a B. You fat B. You fat B. You fat B. That's why you don't need to be in no management position. You stupid. You sound stupid anyway.
Let it roll off. I done been called worse. This is the part, and I can feel the chills running through my body and my hands are like shaking. She said,
that's why your mama is a B. Your mama a B.
First of all, You don't talk about nobody mama, period. That's just off limits, period, in the story. Second of all, I was a mama's boy. Okay? Love my mama to death, always and forever. Thirdly, at this time that I had this interaction with this customer, this was maybe 3 or 4 days after I found out that my mom was terminally ill with stage 4 cervical cancer. And just to give a little bit of background on that, I found out, my siblings and I found out that my mom had stage 4 cervical cancer Mother's Day weekend of 2021. 6 weeks later, my mom passed away. My mom passed away on June 17th, 2 weeks after her 51st birthday. At this point, because I'm still hurting over the fact that my mom has been diagnosed with stage 4, the last stage, end stage cervical cancer, which means that it has spread. And my siblings and I were already taking it very hard. And when she said that, something in me clicked. Something in me clicked. I told her, I said, "Man, please don't talk about my mom." I said, "Please don't talk about my mom." And she was like,
"No, I said what I said. Your mama is a B. Your mama is a this."
I said, "Ma'am, do not speak on my mother." I said, "I just found out a couple of days ago my mother is sick with end-stage cervical cancer. At this point, you can say she was dying." I can't even believe, like, I can't, This is what triggered me in the video yesterday, when the man was like, "I hope you die." This lady proceeds to tell me, I'm sorry, this is so hard.
"I don't give a damn about your mama being sick. I hope that B die."
How do you sit there? I don't care how angry you are. I don't care how frustrated you are. What possesses you to tell somebody you hope that their sick mother dies? Over $1.24, you took it to that level and said you hope my mother dies. And here it is going on almost 2 years later, and I still remember that conversation vividly because that conversation broke me. I will never forget, because I had her change in my hand, and at the time my hands were shaking. I was getting hot because when I get irritated, I start getting hot. My hands started shaking and I started fidgeting real bad. I took the change because at this point I didn't have any dollar bills in my drawer. So I had got all change, her dollar and some change. I had it all in actual coins. Took it and I just threw it. And it hit her in the face. This lady proceeds to continue to berate my mother. I'm not even gonna get into the stuff she said because it's gonna put me in a place, and I'm not trying to go there today. Then leaves the store. The next day I get a call from my area supervisor, and he's like,
"Bobby, I got a call saying that you hit a customer in the face with some change."
I said, "Yes, sir, I did. Let me explain the situation." I explained the situation to my district manager. I told him what she said. I told him what I said. I told both sides of the story. And I was like, when she said that, I forgot where I was. And I wanted to hit her. But instead of hitting her physically, like going out and actually fighting her, I just threw the change because that was the first thing that I could think of. My district manager told me,
"I understand that that's a tough situation for you, bud, but you can't just throw change and hit customers. It's not acceptable. We're gonna have to go ahead and document that because that's not acceptable at all. Okay, I'm sorry that they said that about your mother, but you gotta put on thicker skin than that."
So I gotta put on thicker skin because this lady just said that she hoped my sick mama die. I gotta just take that. I quit shortly after. So, I'm sorry if this was not the story that you guys wanted to hear. But this was the story of the worst encounter I have had with a customer. and it broke me in ways that I will never forget. It has been almost 2 years since that lady said that to me, and I still remember it because it hurt me. And then 6 weeks after you say that, my mom actually did pass away. Rest her soul. So yeah, that was the story about the worst customers that I ever dealt with in my life. I hope that you guys enjoyed this story time. Like I said, if you want more story times, let me know down in the comment section. Tell me what y'all want to hear stories about. I will gladly jump on that. I do have some more plans to put out some more reaction videos through the week, and I think starting next week I'm going to go to posting on Fridays, because my post schedule has just been all over the place. Like, I get videos out every week, but then I might post a video this day on Monday, the next week I'll post it on Thursday, so I'm going to do Fridays for right now. I'm going to do Fridays for reaction videos, and if y'all want me to try to tell a story every week, I can do that as well. While you're here, go ahead and like the video if you like the video. It does really help my channel. Go ahead and subscribe. I'm trying so hard to get to 1,000 by the end of March. Y'all help me reach my goal. If you're watching this right now, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It is absolutely free. Share this video with your friends, and like I said, go check out some of my reaction videos. They are priceless. Go check out some of my skits. I also think that they are priceless. You know, people tell me I'm funny, so you know, we'll go with what they say. Thank you guys so very much for watching this video. I appreciate you all for being here, and I'll catch y'all in the next one. Like and subscribe.